I want to give one little word before we start, put life in perspective. I was a few times in the hospital, in Hadassah, and other places, other clinics, and all you see there is full of Arabs, doctors, nurses, and everything in between. Most of them are. And the question is, why are they, why? They get benefits, they get cheaper, they get promoted, they get taken care of. The whole Weltschreit apartheid. Why are all the doctors and the service people the Arabs? Why are they doing everything? You're saying, okay, you don't want to build, so they're the builders. No, I'm talking about in medicine. I'm talking about in every sphere, they're there. In science and anything, they're there. So instead of going to the army, they don't go to the army, so they go 3 years before the Israelis, and they don't have to do high on the test like the Israelis do, like the Jewish Israelis. They don't have to go to army and serve for 3 years. They get stipendium. They get all different, I forgot what the words are, terminologies. They get it for cheaper. They don't have to perform like we do. And the question is, so I'm not talking about now army, not army. I'm talking about they give them everything. They bend back all the way for these Arabs, and all the Arabs could do is complain the whole time. And then the little few Haredis, and now you started up with those that do learn. You started up before with the ones that don't. Fine, it's terrible. But you started up, you locked up those that really they took it. They are the Avramovinovs of this generation, and you started up with them. Now you showed your true colors. They showed their true colors, and there's no way in the world they can succeed now. There's no way. Just take us. I don't know who's right over here. It's not for me to say go to the army, not go to the army. But if you go to a Jewish boy that sits and lends Leman Hashem for the sake of Hashem, you go to the Yoidei Shemecha and you tamper with the Loimdes Sersechel Lishma, you lost every credibility, you lost every schus. So the only thing that's left in my mind is the Arabs get off of freebies. They get promoted. They become the high class over Klal Yisrael. You have to put your hands in their, you have to go under their knife. In hospitals and everywhere where you need the most trust, and you trusting the people that deserve the Pera Odom Mamish. Not Odom Pera, Pera Odom. And I don't want to explain right now because I'm recording it. And you go start up with the people. If you start it with people that don't want to learn, that's a shaila. What is the shaila? Very simple shaila. The simple shaila, we said it 1,000,000 times, not 100 times. Who's we? All the Jewish nation. The Jewish nation started off with 100%. My uncles, my mother's brothers, they were in the army. Hasidic guys in the army. You started up with having most people for the army. Who's not going to go to protect women and children? Every chassid will run much before these Freya guys. Dati Lumi is a different topic over here. Who are the people that you go to Kiryat Sefer and you go to Beitar? Beitar is a little easier with money than Kiryat Sefer. You go to Kiryat Sefer and you walk in. I used to go to my brother. He's the mashgiach, the Rashiv over there installed in Kiryat Sefer. I used to go to his house very often until the war, the Ukrainian war. And when I used to come to his house, I used to daven in the shtiblich whenever I came. And I davened there, and what do you see? You see hundreds of leaflets for tzedakah. People literally go to the makolet, go to the grocery store, and they say, if I give him tzedakah, I can't buy that Lebanon or whatever it's called. I don't know the new names today. You're literally giving away your breakfast for some other year that you don't even know. Because the Nebuch, house of Yisayim in Malmona. You want to compete with them in Chesed, in Achrayis for Klal Yisrael? What are you talking about? You have no idea what Chesed even is compared to the Frum Yidden. And it's very simple. Just take this Freie person, bring him to Frum place, and tell him you must live here. Force him. Yes, you have to live a law. You have to live here. And I want you to take this little amount of money, and I want you to sit and dedicate yourself. Not for now. For 3,000 years, you have to dedicate yourself, because only this Judaism kept us going for 3,000 years. Your Judaism will keep you going for 1 or 2.5 generations. I want you to stick it around and go through all the pains of all the generations until today. This is the model that we use for its success, 100% success. Not 110, but 100% success. And I want you to live this life of dedication to Hashem's word, not when it's going well. And I want to see you stick it out for 2 seconds, not 3,000 years. Let's see if you're Misugal. with all the nisyonis, you would pop out in a second. And you're talking about it, and you want us to be impressed. So what are you coming like the communists and the Rishon Marudim and putting their kid in the jail because he wants to sit and learn? You lost every sense, every sensible, any moral compass. You're out. Any moral clarity out. There's nothing there that to respect or to be impressed about. And you think you're going to succeed. It's absolute failure. It hurts me because you started off with the Gedosha from Hashem. You started with Avram Avinu. And this is the unexcusable. The Arabs you treat with such good silk gloves, and you're grace a knacker to beat up the Haredim. That's what now you show how powerful you are. You can't put away a little group over there in Gaza for 2 years. You can't put them out. You're afraid what the fine schmeckers will say. And the Haredim, you're such a gibber, you can beat the Gehenim out of them. How low, how cheap, how bankrupt the system is. It's such low lives. It's unforgivable, totally unforgivable. Now everybody can do tshuva. Oh, so this is our topic. This is our topic today.